Hi, Cancers. Welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. This is a guidance spread for the energies you may need to release and let go of at this time. Now, this message is for Cancers, anyone with Cancer in their chart, guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message, and it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance. So, okay, Cancers, let's get into your energies. To begin, I'm going to start off with some messages of guidance for the energies we may be experiencing at this time, as well as the energies going into the month of December and your underlying energies as well. Our first card of guidance is a guidance card towards some major changes that you may be experiencing this time, where within these changes, your power is necessary. When it comes to this card of power, again, it marks a major change that you may be in within these energies. And with the power, it's knowing that wisdom of ourself and knowing the goodness with us through that wisdom and that beast that's inside of us as well. And with this wisdom of ourselves, it's about being able to build on the positivity of ourselves and destroy any darkness or the negativity that can be bringing us down, where we may abuse our power. With power, it's also, again, understanding where you've been and how you use your power in the past, and understanding, again, in going forward, the lessons that you learned, the wisdom that you've obtained about yourself and your power. And again, it's about building on the positivity of yourself and destroying any negativity where it brings you into using your power unnecessary and in using your power for destruction, let's say. So I'm going to refer to the book for a bit more clarity on this power that's necessary at this time. And it states that as a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you, or the many that surround your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? And how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your weaknesses, what needs to be changed, and what areas of your life need improving. Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. Just remember that you are power. And again, remember the lessons from the past of where you've been and how you use your power, where you are now, and where that power has taken you, and where you want that power to lead you in your future. Building on the positivity of your power and your self, Cancer, and destroying any negativity that's bringing you to lower energies, having you abuse your power at this time. Our next card for guidance at this time, Cancer. All of your guidance cards, I must add, are major arcanas. So right now you're experiencing different cycles and major changes in your life at this point. And not only do you have to understand where you've been and how you've used your power and decide where you want to go with it, when having that understanding to build on that power and destroy the negativity, it's about that courage to use that power in the right direction where you can move forward with triumph. And this is our next card of guidance and advice during this major time and major changes that you may be experiencing. With this card of guidance, a major arcana card, again, for triumph, it's a card of the number 7. And with this card of the number 7, with the lessons that you're learning through this major change, it's about the faith that you have in yourself to get through these changes. And with that faith and building on a positivity of your power, it's going to allow you to move forward in a direction that you desire. So it's important, once you get that understanding on your power and what you need to build on, and even balancing that power within yourself and knowing when that beast inside of you is necessary, and understanding how to control that power, and knowing when gentleness is needed in a situation, when compassion is needed in a situation, in order to get the things that you need, and as well as moving forward in the direction that you want your life to go within this new cycle. So again, it's about you knowing within yourself and having that courage and within yourself at this time, because these changes that you're experiencing are lessons in order for you not to repeat them. And in order to not repeat them, you have to maintain that power, that strength, that faith within yourself. And no matter what the situation that's going on, to be able to walk by faith and not by sight. Walk by the faith of what you can achieve with your power, and not by the sight of any destruction that can be occurring around you. It's all about faith and knowing that you can get through this shit, Cancer. Our final card of guidance is a card of awareness. So right now, Cancer, you may not be tapping into your higher self and your awareness, the knowledge of yourself, the knowledge of situations that you've been through, because this card was in a reverse. So that means it's time to tap into your higher self at this time, Cancer. It's time for you to tap into your awareness of the situations that's surrounding you, what has got you here, and where you are basically right now. This card of the awareness is the awareness to know who you are and what you want to, again, accomplish. And this card of the number 1 also marks a new beginning, where the awareness of yourself is going to guide you through into this new cycle. So I'm going to refer to the book. I'm going to fall back a little bit and go back to the Triumph card and advise you of the necessary, the importance, let's say, of the focus that's necessary during this time, the importance of your faith in yourself, the importance of your faith in your courage and your ability. Right now, there is not definitely, pardon me, Cancer, an importance for you to be focused on the direction that you want to go at this time. The only way that you're going to be able to move forward is through your focus, through your faith, and through your courage. So this card of triumph states that the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from desired goals. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. This Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to do it alone. All of life's ups and downs and the challenges that you face. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. Knowledge, the awareness of who can help you during these times, the awareness of yourself and your capabilities. During these times, during these challenges, during these changes, most importantly, during these tests, it's testing your faith in yourself. It's testing your focus. It's testing your courage. And our final card, the number 1 card in this major arcana. So you again are experiencing some major changes in your life right now, Cancer. And your awareness of these changes is definitely important. The knowledge of yourself during these times, during these energies, is definitely important. The knowledge of your power, the knowledge of your focus, the knowledge on the end result, the knowledge of your destination or where you're looking to move, and the knowledge of your courage. So our final card of guidance in the awareness of your awareness, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You can also have Capricorn in your chart. It states that this card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide you and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skills, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all a part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card this card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. Know that, Cancer? I want to say be that, live that, you know? So when it comes to your spread, Cancer, and what you might be feeling right now, we have the card of the Page of Swords. So right now, you may be feeling like just cutting somebody's head off, without thinking. You might want to, you may not know what to do right now. You may have all these thoughts going through your mind on how you can, maybe get someone back. You can be right now gossiping or just listening to others and not making determinations on things within yourself. Right now, what you might be feeling is that you've invested a lot in a situation And now you're feeling like, now I have to move forward. And you might feel, by doing some things that, could be immature with the situation. You could be thinking immaturely with the situation. And it's very important for you to understand the lessons that we learn in this life. And with these lessons that we learn, it's here in order for us to overcome them. And in these lessons, again, we learn more about ourselves and how we deal with situations. So right now, you could have a Libra, a Cancer, a Scorpio, even a Gemini or Aquarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone like this. It could be a child that may have you feeling like you want to walk away from the bullshit, or it could be you knowing that it's time for you to walk away from your bullshit right now. Being immature, Cancer, not thinking situations through wisely, and also seeing by not thinking before you act, it puts you into situations that you may invest a lot of your energy and your emotions into, but it's not the best thing for you. And you may have to walk away. Your feeling is so strong because deep down inside, you know it's the right thing to do. We have the card of the Hierophant. So you can have Taurus in your life. You can have Taurus in your chart. But this is still within you to, know to live by your morals. You may feel it so strong because you may be talking to someone that is all about doing the right thing and reminding you of the right thing that must be done at the time. You may be feeling it so strong because it could be your religion that has you feeling this way. It can be even a higher authority, again, that's trying to tell you the right thing that you should be doing. And you're feeling this so strong because you may not want to hear that bullshit. You may want to cut through the bullshit at this time. And what is about Cancer? It's about, again, that knowledge of yourself. It's about the knowledge of how you dealt with situations in the past. It's about, now, are you going to choose to move in this situation in that same way that you moved in the past, by being short with your words, by just cutting someone off when things may not go your way, even if you're not doing the right thing with it? Now, you can release this feeling, Cancer, by, we have the card of the Knight of Wands. And when it comes to your energy, it's about, going to do the things that you are passionate about. But it's not just about going and doing something that you're passionate about to get away from a situation, going towards doing the old things in your, within your pattern, where you may want to go just do something quick and not put that dedication into it. So you can release this by understanding that whatever the situation that you're dealing with is, it's reaching, again, within a cycle and ending. And instead of running away from the feelings that you are experiencing, it's important for you to acknowledge these feelings that you're experiencing and acknowledge the changes that must be made in going into this new cycle. The old way may not have worked in the past, and it's time to change your perspective, because the old way is going to keep you stuck in your head. It's going to keep you thinking there's no way out. It's going to keep you, again, just stuck in fear, doubt, worry, you know? So what this can transform into, Cancer, it can transform into you understanding, who you are with the Three of Cups, understanding the people that you are in line with, understanding the things that's important to you, understanding the people that are those positive influences in your life and being able to celebrate with them. And also that understanding again of yourself and knowing, who you are and being able to celebrate with that. This is going to transform into that understanding of yourself where you know that you don't have to just go out and party and try to be with others to get the answers that you need in a situation. You don't have to go out for a temporary fix. It's not about looking for to others for the answers to these situations. What this is transforming into you is learning and having that understanding that you can find the answers to these situations within yourself. So we have the Hermit card. And with that Hermit, you can have Virgo in your chart, you can have Virgo in your life, or someone with Virgo in their chart. And it's not about just going out and partying and just trying to mask pain that you're experiencing by celebrating, by drinking, by partying. This is to transform into you going within for that wisdom that you need, going within, tapping into that knowledge of yourself, going within, tapping back into your spirit, your true self. And you will rise above this situation, understanding that one ending only marks a new beginning. Within is new beginnings. With death of situations is rebirth of a new one. When one door closes, another one opens. And this is just the cycle of life. And you'll rise above this knowing that whatever situation that you're in, you will get through this. You'll rise above this by understanding what direction do you want to go in. Do you want the direction towards finances, new opportunities, stability within your home, financial freedom? And knowing that, again, you can have this. And it's about you believing, having that faith in yourself, having that faith in that ability to walk by your faith during these times and not by your sight. Because although shit could be, might not be good right now, it's all about how life cycles go and how we changed. The wheel of fortune always comes. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we down, but we're going to get back up again. And for your new beginning, Cancer, we have the card of the Sun. So during these energies from the end of November into December, you have the ability to get back in touch with your inner child, that child that's inside of you, to help you see who you truly are, to help you see the things that you truly want, to help you see the opportunities that's here for you. And by thinking optimistically, and by leaving any pessimistic thoughts out, that is where it's going to guide you to more and more opportunities by you thinking more positively, by you seeing things from the sun's aspect instead of that dark aspect of yourself, instead of those dark experiences. By you believing in yourself and tapping into that inner child, the sun will shine on you and knock down any walls that's trying to bring or block you from your true identity and your true abilities. What you would have learned through this cycle and through these energies from now into December, Cancer, you're going to learn how to get focused and move forward with the Chariot. When it comes to changes, when it comes to tests in our life, when it comes to challenges and conflicts and situations that put us through so much, those thoughts that feel like we can't get through. What you would have learned is how to have faith in yourself no matter what. And what you would have learned is the courage and the focus that's necessary to move in a direction of your desires. And what you would have learned is to have courage in yourself, to believe in yourself. By tapping back into yourself and your inner child, by tapping back into your soul, you would have learned that you have the abilities right there in front of you or inside of you, within you. And it's not about giving yourself to others, and it's not about always looking to please others as well. It's about pleasing yourself. It's about guarding your energy. And not just about guarding your energy, it's about balancing your energy and keeping that energy within you in order to move forward in the direction that you need. So it's about love in yourself. It's about trusting in your intuition and believing yourself. And it's not about giving of yourself unless that same energy is being brought back to you. So right now, Cancer, it's all about going towards that of what you love. And it could be maybe a little bit scary. You may be new to these new thoughts, this new energy, but it's all about wanting to learn. It's all about wanting to know yourself. It's about tapping into that awareness of yourself and stepping out on your faith towards your dreams. It's about moving away from energies that keep you in your thoughts and deep, dark, tumultuous thoughts, and just have you worrying, have you fearing, etc. It's about moving away from that with that balance on within yourself. And it's also moving away with the balance again within yourself and the balance of knowing the direction that you want to go in. You don't like this shit that's happening right now. So it's about moving into those smoother waters. So I'm just going to clarify this spread with the Crystal Power Tarot deck. And you can check the description box. There's going to be additional messages in there for you, as well as how to reach me with any questions and concerns. And it's also going to be some crystals that can guide you with this energy that you should research. And, they can definitely assist you with protection and guidance during this time. With the Crystal Power Tarot deck, we have the underlying energies of the Tower. So if things are being shaken up in your life, know that they're being shaken up for a reason, because the foundation that was built was not a stable foundation. And it's time for you to have that faith, have that courage in yourself, and have that focus in order to rebuild your foundation strong. So, whatever these energies that you may be dealing with at this time, Cancer, it's important for you to surrender and know how to move forward out of this bullshit. Surrender to whatever shakiness or weak foundation was erupted. And it's now time to surrender to that and move forward in order to build the foundation that you desire. So, when it comes to this energy that you may be dealing with right now, you may be being a bit immature with how you're dealing with the matter, or you can be dealing with someone that's immature, that doesn't watch the words or think before they speak, don't think before they act, and they may be willing to walk away from a situation that they've invested in. And it's about you understanding that this is a test, Cancer, and that you must trust in your knowing. And, if this situation that you're dealing with, if it has anything to do with love and a relationship, if it has anything to do with the work that you love, if it has anything to do with your family and something that you love, it's about making that choice and that direction towards that of what you do love, and not coming at it or just be willing to walk away with it without thinking about, what got you guys here. And right now, it's very important for you to trust in your knowing and make a commitment towards what you love, period, Cancer. And your feeling is so strong because you know it's the right thing to be done. Within these lessons, it's all about your integrity. It's all about your morals to yourself. It's all about you being able to cut out the bullshit and come correct, come within the situation, within your true self, and being able to understand, you know, what got you here. And that understanding can be that it was a point of us not working together, and understanding that it's about us being able to work together, understanding the influence that others have on you, the understanding the influence you have on someone else by not being able to work together. And it's about you showing that you know how to do what is right, and you're not willing to deal with any of the bullshit of the immaturity, of the not thinking before speaking or acting. When you show who you are, others are going to give you support. When you show that you're not beat for the bullshit, you're going to get the support from others. When you show that you're not with the bullshit and you're only about doing the right thing and wanting to teach that right thing, that's when you're going to get the support from others. And you can release this by knowing that you don't have to run away from your feelings. You can release this by knowing that things have to change because the way that it's been going hasn't been the energy that I need right now. And you can release this by knowing the star that you are. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You can also have an Aquarius in your chart with a star. But it's about being inspired and positive about your future right now. It's about knowing that star that's within you, knowing you have the ability to have it all. And by believing in yourself, by tapping back into your soul and your spirit, and by tapping back into the spirit, the universe, tapping back into the stars, that's how you release this feeling, by knowing that beautiful light that shines up in you. And what this is transforming into you, it's not all about partying and bullshitting. It's about going back within, Cancer. It's about not looking for the answers from others. It's about looking for the answers from within your soul, within your knowledge, within your wisdom of yourself, and having faith in that wisdom. And, just understanding that in order to move into a new cycle, I must change what I'm doing right now. And in order to find the answers that I'm looking for, it's not with anyone else, it's within me. And knowing that you are as strong as you are strong for as long as you need to be strong, and knowing not to give up on yourself within circumstances, knowing that you have that fight to get that of what you desire. And you'll rise above this by trusting in the universe with the Four of Pentacles, and not being afraid of it, not being afraid of your circumstance, knowing that sometimes shit get low, but then it gets high again, and knowing to understand and trust in the cycle of life, and knowing that you're always going to be safe, you're always going to be protected by having that faith, having that courage, having that focus within yourself. And your new beginning, Cancer, is where you're going to see the light with the sun. You're going to tap back into your inner child with the sun. You're going to block that negative bullshit that's trying to hold you back and keep you down. And you're going to be able to make a choice and know that you focus on what it is that you want to make happen. Don't focus on the shit that happened and didn't go well. Focus on what you want to make happen. And that's how we make our dreams come true. That's how we fulfill our desires, by focusing on the things that we want and demolishing that thought of the things that we don't have. And what you would have learned throughout this cycle, Cancer, we had a card of the Ten of Swords, that you can see where and why situations didn't go right. You see your part in it. You see why situations had to end the way that they did, where you are going to learn and see the truth in the ending, see where you may have went wrong in the situation by not focusing, by not believing in yourself and having your faith in your abilities. What you would have learned, again, seeing the truth in this ending, having that faith in yourself, being able to cut through the bullshit because of the faith that you have in yourself. And understand during this time, it's not about just giving of yourself to others and worrying about how they feel and what they need to have satisfied. It's about doing the things that, is going to keep you, you know, loving yourself first and not giving of yourself unless that proper energy is being given back to you. So finally, Cancer, I'm going to pull out 2 cards from how the universe has your back at this time. And our first card of advice on how the universe has your back, it states that the presence of love will always cast out fear. So when you go towards that of what you love, when you go towards that of who you love, that is going to cast out any fear by being able to stand your ground towards what you love and what you love for yourself and, just your situation. The presence of love will always cast out fear. And the present, most importantly, of love for yourself, Cancer. And finally, I witness the darkness and call in the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So it's about going back to love, Cancer, not coming from a place of hate, not coming from a place of sorrow, coming from a place of love. By listening to your soul, by listening to that inner child, and by connecting with that star inside of you, and go for that of what you love. Not of that of what you don't love, Cancer. Don't stay stuck in that darkness. Go towards the light of the sun and that of what you love. So, Cancer, I thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. I would really appreciate it. And I'll be back with more energies. So don't forget to check the description box for your healing crystals and messages, as well as how to get in touch with me with any questions or concerns. And personal readings are also available. So just check the description box for the information. Cancer, my name is Wakida. This is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth, and I hope to see you next time. Peace, Cancer.